Now, from a holding standpoint, guys, I love this part because I love cash flow. From a geographic standpoint, it's the same thing when it comes to a wholesale flipping. You want to be in those areas where it's the least competition. Fine-tune your skills locally and then graduate out to those smaller tiered, I call them mid-tier towns. And I like to buy below wholesale because I don't think it's wise to pass on those costs to your end buyer or your tenants, because this is a whole scenario, or your tenants, because then you begin to kind of curtail the type of tenant or buyer that you can actually locate.
You have different type of hold strategies. I put it in two different categories. I put one in cash flow category where the properties doesn't have a lot of equity. I typically like to have a decent amount of equity, but the cash flow is so heavy that it's crazy. I'm talking about getting 2% on the cash flow side, but you're talking about 10% equity. But on the other end, I've also seen some properties where it's an investor who he had a couple of properties, very low cash flow. They are in the greatest location. He knows he can sell them quick and it still appreciates. He's got a condo in Highland Park. Everybody wants to live in Highland Park. So when prices get cheap, he buys Highland Park. He breaks even on the cash flow, but you hold 5 to 7 years, you can make 60, 80K. So the holding strategy is different. I like to limit those ones with high equity but low cash flow. So probably a 75, or probably 80-20, 80% cash flow, 20% on the equity side.
These are jewels, guys, when it comes to structuring your deals and negotiating. The strategy that's going to be the most popular when it comes to holding is subject to investing.
Bless God, give thanks. Whoa. Bless God, give thanks. Bless God, give thanks. Whoa. Bless God, give thanks.